Hey y'all, you might be wondering why I'm dressed like this. We're in Wichita, Kansas in the old Cowtown Museum, and it's about to get real up in here. We're on the road again on our way to Wichita, Kansas for another surprise makeover. And I spy wind turbines that stand up more than 260 feet tall. Luckily, our cameraman is here to catch the details that are too fast for the rest of us. Many cities have museums, but when you step into Old Cowtown, you're transported back in time to the dirt roads of Wichita in the late 1800s. This amazing showcase of history is filled with buildings from the Wichita area that have stood for hundreds of years. This authenticity has led to a site like no other and attracted many a movie to film right here. This saloon actually sells old-fashioned sarsaparilla, the kind that used to be considered a cure for many ailments. It wasn't, but it sure is refreshing. It's time to mosey on out of here, but since we're on our way to an Air Force family, we figured it's best to first brush up on some of that aviation history at the Kansas Aviation Museum.
Feel the need for speed. Never go try the power school.
We're here in Wichita, Kansas to surprise an Air Force family with a dining room makeover, and I got a couple friends over here that are going to come with me to do the surprise. Hey guys, thanks for coming out this morning. High five. All right, we're gonna do this. So let's go ahead, let's just walk on up and do this. This Air Force spouse was nominated for a dining room makeover, and we can't wait for y'all to meet her.
My husband and I have been married for almost 14 years, and his dad is prior Air Force. When you move so much, you don't have those relationships that you've built, growing up. You don't have your family relationships. Being able to connect with members of the community wherever you go, it's almost a necessity. You can't function without it because you can't do it alone. There's no way I'd be able to survive when my husband is gone and deployed. Jackson is my 5-year-old son. He's almost 6. He was a surprise. And when he was born, my husband said, "What's wrong with his hand?" And he has a small limb difference on his right hand. It turned out he had a very large 2 holes in his heart. There were some other medical anomalies. We were care flighted from our home in Shepherd Air Force Base to a children's hospital in Fort Worth. It was one of the hardest times of our lives. And then he finally had open heart surgery on July 28th, 2014, day that I will never forget. And he came out and immediately he looked better. He was pink. He was not sweating because he wasn't in congestive heart failure anymore. He had a feeding tube for 2 years and he learned how to eat, and he has no fear. He wants to do everything and be everywhere, but he is our little fighter and super awesome. The most important thing about having a dining room is the ability to come together. My husband, has served his almost 14th year in the Air Force, and we never had a dining room before. And this is our first home that has one, and it's been kind of an afterthought. And so to have a dining room makeover, I'm just like so excited.
With the help of our volunteers, we're getting right to work.
I am a realtor here in town. Decided this is a great program to come and volunteer and help out some of our fellow military people. Dad was a career Navy man, so once you're in the military family, you're always military.
We were offered an opportunity to come assist a family, and it's part of what realtors do. It's not just selling homes, it's creating a home. It is being there for our community. It's a blessing for us to be able to come and help these folks. It is a really fun part of our job. It's just getting to know the humans. I can't wait to see her face when she sees this.
I'm in a little bit of a mad dash. We knew we were going to change out this chandelier, but I wasn't planning on changing that chandelier. All right, I need to find a flush mount entry light that matches the chandelier that we already purchased. I hope I can do that. Because we've decided not to paint or do wallpaper, we're going to add pattern and texture with these gorgeous curtains. They're light and airy. They bring in color, pattern, and texture.
As we all know, her husband was expected to come home on a mid-tour. He's overseas, and because of the coronavirus, it's been put to a halt. So I want to know that she's happy, and at the end of the day today, she's going to sit back and go, I am important, I am someone, and I am loved within my squadron, in the community, and even branching to Texas and Arkansas, where all these great volunteers came from. We just can't thank y'all enough.
Here's a great DIY, and it's perfect for beginners. We picked up a simple Lazy Susan from a local home improvement store, a wood-burning pen, and a stencil. We traced the stencil with a pencil and then, using the wood-burning pen, followed the pencil marks. Too easy. Lighting can impact and improve everything about a space. The light fixtures in the dining room and entry were a bit dated, so we installed more contemporary fixtures. Changing out the light bulbs to LED bright white bulbs also makes a room feel bigger.
We're huge on always trying to get our communities to be better. Always trying to strive forward for better amenities for our people that coming in, and find better housing for them and give them the amenities that they want when they get there. So that's just something that you do when you're a realtor. You have to be involved in your community.
I like volunteering because I just feel like it's important to give back to the community in any capacity that I'm doing, because there's just never enough people to get the job done, and it's important to give back.
I love this table, but the length doesn't work. We actually need to make it go this way. So let's go ahead and turn this puppy around. And that is going to fit much better in the space. Love it. When I spoke with Rachel, she talked about some of the things that she loved. She really loves natural wood tones and blues and greens that kind of give her that spa-like feeling. It's absolutely beautiful, all the way down to the dishes, the art, the textures, the color, the curtains, a lot of C's right there. Even the chandelier. It's a big chandelier, but it's light and airy and just sets this room to give her that beautiful contemporary look that she wanted.
Thank you, Perfect Petals, for the perfect centerpiece.
Look at all of this yumminess. Great for sitting at the table, enjoying community and enjoying family. I love that we want to bring back having dinner at the table. Don't be afraid to mix materials. We have wood, iron, concrete, glass, gold. All these materials work really well together. The same with the dishes. They're not a set. We have a white dish at the bottom and a green dish with a dragonfly pattern. It's beautiful. See, the colors work together. I love it. We had a lot of people come out to help you today, because part of what we do at Moving with the Military is to welcome military families home. So welcome home. Open your eyes. Oh my gosh. Come on in.
Oh my God, it doesn't look like the same room.
Same space, a few different changes. Changed out your chandelier to get something a little more contemporary, a little more modern.
This table is beautiful. This is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
I'm glad you're happy.
So much.
I wish you were here
Oh.
so much. Okay,
All right,
ready?
Here we go. You ready?
Look at it! Isn't it amazing? I know!
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Moving with the Military. Big thank you to our sponsor, Caliber Home Loans, and they're working with us to help military families welcome home. Bye, y'all. We're enjoying the cake. And eating it too. Yeah!